Happy Tuesday, Motivation Movers. Welcome back to an all-new Coco Renee's Motivation Movement. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today is Tuesday. It is April the 9th, 2019. Good Lord, we're just speeding right through April. I almost lost my track of time because we were just in March, you guys. So time is really, really moving at rapid speeds. I mean, it really is. So something to pay attention to when you are dealing with the works of God. Time starts to what they call wind down. I look at it as it's like winding up, because when you say winding down, it makes you feel like it's slowing down a little bit, but it is winding down. And it's really, truly, God working very hard to get a grip on and a grasp of us, so that we can get it together, okay? Because I'm telling you, we don't know how much time we have. And I know that we keep saying that, but it's so much going on that makes you feel like it's time to get it together. It's time to get one's self together. You know what I mean? And start having more of a deeper relationship and deeper conversations with God. Starting to connect with people that you haven't connected with in a long time. Making your wrongs right. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get into the motivation movement before I get too deep into thought. Thank you guys again for tuning in to the official Coco Renee channel here on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, hit subscribe, like, share. Okay. If you're on Instagram, hit that good follow button, like and share as well, because I definitely appreciate you guys sharing the word. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of mindset, I'm at awe with God. I'm going to tell you why. He always takes the word or the thought right out of my mouth or out of my mind. This is how powerful and how amazing he is. Sorry for the background. I'm in my car, like the good old days. I'm at the park with my family. I had to tell my husband, give me like 5 minutes. I got to get to my movers, 5 minutes. And then you guys have all my time and my undivided attention. But I have to give my movers their time, okay? Because God, gave me this platform for a reason. And I know I missed yesterday because it was my first day back in school, first day back to work from my move-cation. I don't call it a vacation because I spent the whole week moving and getting settled in and getting situated. So it wasn't really a vacation. I didn't get to really sit back, enjoy, and relax. I had nonstop work, and I'm still slowly but surely getting there to our new home. But it's amazing because God is really, really just showing me so much. Like me being in a place where it's filled with nature. When I wake up in the morning, I hear nothing but nature. I hear the birds chirping. I hear crows. I hear owls. I hear everything. Little hummingbirds come by my window. It's just so amazing to have like nature. I'm over here by campsites. Okay. It's a lot of campsites, a lot of wildlife and things like that. That's within the vicinity of where I live. I'm not too far from a mountain's edge. So, I'm going to just show you, excuse my dirty windows, but even the views, like mountains are all around me. Okay. Literally. So I am like at one with God. And this is something I prayed on for a very long time, you guys. I've prayed on and I've asked God to put me in a location where it is close to him. Something that will give me the essence of him. And he's done that. Now, yesterday I came back to work. I do have a management team. And when I came back to work, I will tell you, it was only an hour or two in. So it wasn't too much that I could really do. I didn't even get a chance to say, hey, everybody, I'm back. And I was feeling all this negative energy, these negative vibes. It was like people were already angry and frustrated once I got back to work. Okay. I felt it, and I felt some of it coming towards me, but I knew it wasn't personal. Okay. Because when you're the spirit of God, you know when things are to be taken personal, and when you know when things are not. So if I've been gone for a week, there's no way that my team should be upset or angry with me, because I check my emails even when I'm off. I just kind of check in, make sure everything is good, make sure, my people is good. And I knew that things were still rolling. There was no issues. I had no escalated issues that came to my attention for me to have to worry about. But, just coming in and hearing people have this negative energy and kind of nitpicking at every little thing. And so I had to sit back and I had to pray, because as I'm hearing this energy or these, these negative words from people, I'm looking at hummingbirds literally in my window. Now God has blessed me with a great little office space in my home. And it's, it's beautiful because looks out at my backyard. I have a beautiful little landscape in the backyard. hummingbirds coming right next to my window. And they go by so quick that I can't even get them recorded, okay? But I'm like, oh, wow, this is just amazing. I open up my window and there's no trains to listen to. There's now hummingbirds and chirping and the hoo-hoo of the owl. I mean, child, it's really like something so amazing. It just puts a big smile on my face in so many ways because I'm like, Lord, you really outdone it. Taking me to a place where on a different level, it makes me just feel really at one with you, and I have a lot more peace. You know what I mean? So to come into someone having this negative energy, but I have this peace all around me, I was blessed to be able to understand this is not anything personal. Let me pray for these people because they're not receiving the peace that God is giving me. I don't know what kind of life that my team lives. I don't want to judge people. I don't know what their spiritual walk is. I don't mix, business and pleasure and spiritual things, with people when it comes to business. But I'm going to tell you, wherever I go, I always bring the Spirit of God with me wherever I go. I just try not to go too far because I don't want to offend anyone. When you're in a workplace, you have to make sure that you still keep it professional. But I make sure that my management team knows I am a woman of the Spirit. So as I was, hearing some of the people with these attitudes and frustration and whatever, I just said, you know what, Lord, I don't want to step out of character. I feel like I'm going to step out of character today. And they're about to take my whole little mood and my feng shui away. And I'm going to have to, put somebody in check. I don't want to have to check them. Okay. So let me pray. So when I came into work this morning, I was just about to reach out to my management team to check in with them because I felt like their energy was not a good vibe for me. And I felt it yesterday. And right when I was getting ready to call them, I said, let me pray real quick. So I said a quick prayer. And as soon as I was about to dial the extension, they called me. Hey, I just want to check in with you. And they come to find out one of my girls had just had a really bad accident. The people were trying to sue her. She was going through so much stress that it was pouring out. So I had a good little conversation with her on a spiritual tip. And I said, look, I'm not trying to, offend you, but let me tell you how I work, baby. I felt your energy. So I started praying for you. She said, well, you know what? Thank you. Because after yesterday, today, I got some good news and things are going to be okay. It's going to work out. Thank you. She just kept telling me thank you because I prayed for her yesterday and was getting prepared to have a conversation with her today. And so it was just like God showing me he was already working on top of it because he knew it was bothering me. He knew that my spirit was in a good place, that I didn't want to lose that energy coming into their energy. Okay. This is how important it is. I've said this throughout the whole last year of 2018, coming into 2019. Energy is everything. And we don't want to intercept people's energy that we know is not good and on the same level. If our vibrations is not meeting, the frequency is off, you have to know when to step away and pray on it. Because if we start to vibe on someone else's frequency and vibration, we're going to get sucked up into their vortex. And guess what? We will end up with the same energy as them. It does nobody any good. When we are the soldiers, we got to do our soldier walk. Okay. And we got to pray long and hard more than anybody else because we get attacked the hardest. People that stay getting attacked, they're so used to that. For us, it drains our energy. We feel it. We see the difference. We can allow these things to affect us on that level. So I bring this to you guys to let you know it's going to be people out there that are going to put their energy out there. It's going to be hard. Sometimes you might step out of character. Just remember God is the one that you need to take that up with. Don't waste your time having a conversation and communication with someone and trying to check them before you have that conversation with God, because I didn't even have to call and check nobody. He already did the checking for me. They was calling me to check in. That part. Anyways, let me go. I got to go spend some time with my family before the sun goes completely down, and then they're going to be fussing at me because I'm up in the car and, not giving them my undivided attention. But I love you, movers. I pray that you guys have an amazing evening, a blessed rest of your night. And hopefully in God's will, I will see y'all tomorrow with that good daily affirmation. Until next time, movers, toodles.